So in this video, I will be walking you through my budget for this particular week. However, it is a very special week because I just got a bonus last Friday. So instead of budgeting a little under $3,000, I will be budgeting a little over $11,000. So definitely stay tuned. You just got to get started. Welcome to my channel. I'm Harlan D. White, and on my channel, I'm currently documenting my journey of eliminating almost $50,000 in debt. So each week, I'm sharing updates on my debt-free journey, as well as sharing lessons learned along the way. In this video, like I already mentioned, I will be walking through my budget. The tool that you will see me using is called YNAB, or You Need a Budget, and it is the tool that I use for budgeting, tracking my spending, reporting, as well as managing my accounts, and I would definitely highly recommend it. Additionally, if you want to see the update for this week on my debt-free journey, you can check out this link above. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the budget for this week. All right, so here is YNAB, and the total amount I will be budgeting is $11,138.99. To help me with this and to speed up the process, I'll be using my budget template that I use from Google Sheets. And so the first category that I am going to be budgeting for is charity, or my giving category. And the total amount is $527. This is one of the goals that I have for 2021, is to do a better job of giving. And so what I've done to kind of help me with the process is that each month I'm increasing by 1% of how much I give of my gross income. So since this is March, I am giving 3% of my gross income, and then by October, I want to be giving at least 10% of my gross income. So that is my charity. Next is my emergency fund, and I'm going to budget $50 for that. And that's just make it a solid $1,000 in the emergency fund for that. Next, I'll be scrolling down to my F.I.R.E category, and for stocks, I'm going to put another $100. And this would be more of the individual stocks. Primarily, most of my stocks are in my 401k, and I started investing some of my HSA into stocks. So this is just more for personal stocks. The next category is crypto, and this is something that I've gotten into over the last month or so. And so something I've been spending a lot of time looking into. So there's going to be $459.75 that is going to this particular category. And this also includes a device to store my crypto and to pull it off online. So that is included in this crypto category. Next is stable coins. Again, it's another piece of crypto, but it's a way to get higher return on your savings, essentially, so you can get 10% returns. I'll do more videos on how this ends up playing out, me investing into the stable coins, but I'm putting $950 into stable coins. Next is my debt categories, and the IRS, I am putting $1,369.69. Now that actually completes my IRS payment for last year. I've been paying a minimum of $800 a month, and so with this bonus, I'm able to finally clear out this particular debt, and that's that. Next is my credit card number 3, and on this credit card, I've been paying $500 at least per month, and this month, or this particular paycheck, I'm going to put $1,500 towards that particular debt. Next is my credit card number 2, and this is a debt that I haven't really talked much about because I haven't made any payments on it. However, last Friday I did call them up and see whether or not I could settle the debt for less, and they agreed. So right now I am waiting for them to send a letter in the mail with the details, but essentially I can pay off this debt, which is about $4,700, and I can pay it off for $1,500. So I'm budgeting $1,500 towards credit card number 2. My 401k loans, those automatically come out of my paychecks. So the next category I'm going to budget for is my family category, and this every paycheck is $850. Additionally, in the trips category, I am going to put $700. And this is really for me to either go back and forth to see my kids or for them to come down to see me. So I'm trying to set aside some money so that the budget won't be an issue for any of that. All right. Next is food and eating out. $100, and I increased this because I am going out of town next weekend, so I figure I'm going to spend a little bit more money, so I'm increasing some of these categories just because of that as well. So for alcohol, it's $50, and groceries is $25. All right, in terms of education, I don't have to pay the Audible, but I am going to put another $10 towards books. So actually the last couple pay periods, I put $10 towards books, but I didn't actually use it. And so I used that money for other things like investing or something like that. So I'm just gonna put another $10 for the books category. I might actually buy one this particular pay period. Next is household. So I'm gonna add $150 to this category. And that's really because I'm getting a new desk for my room. So that's what that increase is for. Personal care, $30. Clothing, $500. Again, this is a category that I keep putting money in, but then I don't go and get any clothes. However, I am gonna put $500 towards that particular category, and I'm sure I might use it for something else, but right now the plan is to get some more clothing. Recreation, $100, and really I'm putting money into this just because, again, I'm going out of town next weekend. All right, scroll down. The next category that I need to budget for is my insurance that comes out on the 13th, and so that's $169.36. Then my gym membership is $25. And then supplements, protein, vitamins, things like that, $100. And then gas, I'll put $20 into the gas. I'm not using very much gas these days. All right, so as you can see up here, I still have $1,853.19 to budget. So the next category is in my content creation category, and it is Canva Pro. So that is $13.99. Additionally, I'm getting some more equipment for my little setup. So I'm just gonna put $200 there. Business, again, doing a couple different things. I want to do an LLC and some other things, so that is included into this business category. And then lastly is a miscellaneous category. $1,096 is going to go, and the bulk of that is for my taxes for 2020, and so no more paying the IRS. We are getting that out the way, and so as you can see up here, this is my zero-based budget, and so that's about it. All right, so that's it. That's the video. If you like the video, please remember to like the video. Additionally, if you're interested in my debt-free journey update for this week, check out this video right up here. Any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're interested in more content like this, subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. Until next time.